Hello everybody, this is Tom Seidner, and today I want to talk about customizing cars and some questions that people have asked me that I thought I'd make a video to answer. I know there's a lot of people out there who are doing customized cars, who are doing white kits. I had a lot of questions when I did mine and had to do a lot of research and kind of go back on some of the things I'd known from other things, and so I hope this helps some people who are doing this and just kind of gives them some ideas. So first of all, I did two custom cars. I did the Caterpillar Corvette that I showed in one of my other videos in honor of my father, and I also did this number 8 Ford Capri. Now the Ford Capri was done because Carrera had these cars for $35, digital cars for $35, a really good deal. And I bought one of these and bought one of these when I first got my track, and to this day this car still has my lap record for my track. This is a very fast car. It's very glued to the track. It is a magnet car, but I run mostly magnet cars. It has really thick wheels, so they got a lot of grip on them. As you can see, they've even got a texture on them, and I haven't trued them or anything, and this still has my track record. So this is a very fast little car. So I love this little car, and I wanted to be able to race these cars because unfortunately this car was so fast that it wouldn't be fair to race this against any other car because it just blows them away. I do use this car against other cars when I'm racing with, like, my step grandson who is 9, and that way he has a better chance of beating me. Also, he doesn't throw this car off the track like some of the other cars. So anyway, I digress on that, but this is a great car. I love this little Ford Capri. It's one of my favorites, and so I wanted to have another one to be able to race against it, so I bought another one. This is the exact same car, but then what I did is I customized this so that you would have another car, a different car on the track that was very comparable. This car runs very fast too. If I run these guys really full out, I can go back and forth between 1 and 2 on my track as far as track times. But I didn't want this to look exactly like this one. There was a green version of this that I really love to have, but it wasn't $35, and even now it's very expensive if you find it online. It's the same car with a different livery, but since this was the only livery I could get, I decided to go with this. So what I did is I painted this. Now this white kit that I did not paint. This white kit is just the white that comes in the kit, and I just applied water slide decals to this car. I got the decals from eBay. There's a guy out there who sells them. It's about $7 for a pack of decals, and there's more decals than you'd ever need for a car, but it's a real good deal. They are in 1/32 scale, so they're the scale for the car. So I purchased all of these decals that you see on all of these cars off of eBay. If you go to eBay and you search for water slide decals, you'll see them there, and there's a bunch to choose from. You can get whatever you want, but these are just water slide decals. And also just regular spray can paint. Now the paint that I used on this black car is this Fusion all-in-one. It's a primer and paint together. This is a flat black, but they make this in all kinds of different colors. Now I've used this paint for years, painting figures for board games, so I know that it's not going to give me any trouble on the plastic. You got to be careful because some paints will melt your plastic, but this one I knew was something that I could use. I will tell you this takes a long time to actually cure. This will dry in a few hours, but you need to give it about 3 to 4 days, even up to a week of not messing with it so that it can actually cure out. Otherwise it will scratch off. So once it cures out, then it's pretty hard, pretty stable, but you need to be careful with it. I didn't run this car on the track for probably about a week after I painted it because I was worried about it scratching the paint. But now it's cured out. It's been on there for a while. After it cured out, I put the water slide decals on. And the one thing about water slide decals that you have to be careful about is they're very fragile. After you put them on there, you can actually take your fingernail and scrape them after they dry, and they'll actually scrape right off. So you want to have some way to seal them. Now, the one thing you want to be careful about is you can buy clear coat in a spray can, and even this company makes clear coat in a spray can, but you can't always expect that it's going to work well together. First of all, if this is not completely cured, this can actually get under the paint and lift it. Also, if it's a certain type of paint to a certain type of clear coat, you can have it lift, and what will happen is the paint will just bubble up and start coming off. So you want to avoid that. So I didn't want to use a clear coat on these cars to worry about the the paint or the water slide decals. So what I did a bunch of research, and I ended up using this Mod Podge. This is the gloss. They also have a satin version. They have all kinds of different versions of this. This is very inexpensive. It's like $3.99 at Hobby Lobby for this this huge amount of it, which will last me probably forever until it dries out. But this is great stuff. This will not lift your paint, and this gives it a nice glossy feel. So both of these cars, I use this Mod Podge over the top of my water slide decals. You can put as many coats as you want on there, and it has really sealed them up really nicely. Now they're very sealed and they won't scratch off. So I highly recommend this. This will not lift your paint. This will do a good job for you. Now, it's always a good idea if you're going to do a project like this to spray something. I usually spray sprues that I have left over from board game figures, and spray them with the paint, put the Mod Podge on, even maybe put a water slide decal on there. Make sure that you're not going to have a major issue, but I have not had a major issue with this Mod Podge with anything, and it has not lifted my paint. And as you can see, that these cars turned out very nice. I'm very happy with the way both of these cars turned out. I'm going to take some close-up pictures for you guys to see on these cars. And if you have any questions about the modifications I did to these cars, or have any questions about how I did anything, please comment down in the comment section, and I always respond back to people who comment to me. But I hope you like these, and I hope this helps you if you're going to be doing your own car modification. Enjoy these pictures, and until I see you guys again, happy racing.